much of the same. Good look and texture. To start, face cards done well. And you know what? I enjoy the starting order of these cards with a simple, soft yellow. Anyway, I hope your day has been well. Of course, everything has been smooth and treating you well. If not, hopefully things get better. Anyway, let's go jump into some games and hopefully have ourselves a nice night. Something I like about this deck immediately is that the yellow is in a couple different colors. It makes it tolerable to look at, in my opinion. So let's give this deck one more shuffle and see what we've got to start our night. There we are. Game number one. One ace to start and a 9 to follow. Let's have a good one. And I believe that was our third play. Triple tens only momentarily. And we go. Something I always feel when playing our games is a sense of mispronouncing a lot of words. I think when I'm tired, I like adding extra syllables for whatever reason. Does anybody else feel that way? It's not like I'm drunk or anything, it's just a feeling of being a little too tired. During this episode, it is, I think, a little before 4 a.m. in the morning. And when you do some work the day before, or I guess the same day, it just feels a little longer. But that is part of it for now. Anyway, as I think that might be the end of our first game, as there's nowhere for that jack. 8, 4, 5, and lastly, jack. So not the start we were looking for. We had some stuff going, but just not enough to carry us into a win. But I think we have at least 3 fat stacks on the way in this one. Quite a few doubles with triple nines. Let's get our casino shuffle going. And just in case, like that cased, you missed it, we have a casino shuffle compilation for those of you who asked for it. It took a while, but I hope you enjoy. seeing the doubles, but sometimes those doubles, instead of some trouble, can spark a nice little flurry of plays. Triple sevens, though, that's a different story. Alright. You know what? Let's be a little open right now as we put down our first ace. So right now, I have been, well, not just now, but I believe I'm in a fairly unique situation. I know, kinda sounds typical, but I think most of us are around my age range of like 20 to 30. But I've been considering changing my career path, and it has come with a bit of back and forth thoughts. And I think I've settled on what I'm gonna do. But to me, it's just very unusual to do or go down the path that I am going, especially with my family. And I have lost a lot of my former support pillars, but I still have myself, but more importantly, my significant other, and we work through a lot together. And it's just been a little bit difficult to manage through. Come to terms, be patient, even more so than I've been. So for any of you out there dealing with similar struggles, it gets better. Just keep on moving towards the next day, and eventually it will be no more. Anyway, didn't mean to get that much into that tonight or at all, but it's something worth saying. If it can help somebody feel seen, heard, or more comfortable. As we get our first fat stack of the night. Excellent. And we'll wait to see if we can get a black king instead. And maybe a red 5. That would be pretty good too. Well, we will get a red 5, but it will take a turn. Alright, here we go. Oh wait. Here it is. There is our 4. We are 1 too short of our second fat stack. There it is. And we are still kicking along, and I'm dumb for missing that. Ooh, are we gonna get a rare 3 fat stack game? I don't think so. I just realized we placed down the 2 of clubs. Oh no. Don't tell me that is the ace of diamonds. That's gonna make things a bit more annoying, but in our second game, it looks like we have won. It's always fun just kind of seeing, or noticing, I should say, a pattern of our game quality with, I guess, our subject matter in the video. I feel like whenever there's a moment of opening up, we have a better game or something that's a little chunk. We recover by the end ace 2, or just ace, king, queen, for our reds. And this is gonna be tough as we don't even get a pair, but you know what? Not too bad, regardless. Let's do one more shuffle. Double doubles on the field once again. Oh, don't tell me. That's it for game number 3. So quickly. I hate when that happens. So now we're for that 9, 10, queen, 4, king, 10, and lastly 3. So what happens there is that we make a play early, let's just say 1 card on the first draw. And on the second draw, since we made 1, we do 2. 3 total plays, and that just falls into a trap for our 3-card draw. Triple sixes making an appearance tonight, accompanied by the killer queens, triple jacks, and make that quadruple sixes added to our negative stats. Quick game right there. Number 4. And to start this one off, let's get into this deck's rating. As far as a yellow deck, it has a nice, simple visual, at least in person. Not too bright. That dark little border helps it be a little more distinguishable. Designs familiar, different, little bolder of a font style. Welcomed. The only bad thing about it is that there is a slight curvature in the card, creating a bit of an awkward placement It's nothing too bad. It's just hard to get a yellow deck right. And for this one, I think a 7.5 is appropriate with the little bend it has. Alright, not terrible, but we're gonna have to get some luck on our side, like a black 6 or a red 6 too. Too many repeats, and it looks like we have one more chance to get something going in this one. There's the red 6, play the black 5, get a black king, black 10 and a red queen, third play. Changed up our fortune just a little bit. Who knows? Maybe there's a comeback brewing. And just like that, that is the end to game number 4. So a quick first game, a long second, a quick third and fourth. So what will that leave for our night? Double 5, 7, 8, 3. Nowhere to go. On to our final game of the night. Let's see what we've got left this time. Just dodging a triplet. So after this game, just a heads up, we'll leave our secret phrase of the night. And you know what the phrase is for. If you know, you know. If not, I'll tell you in another video. So I just want to give the people who know a little bit of an edge. So, be on the, I guess, listen for that. But let's get into this last one, shall we? I said 3 fat stacks, we are at 2. Let's fulfill the prophecy. Final game, let's do this. And some of these art styles remind me of King of the Hill for some reason. My goodness. Are we done? I think we might be done. Nowhere for that 3. Nowhere for that 5. Nowhere for that king. Nowhere for that queen. Nowhere for that 3. Nowhere for that 8. Oh, thankfully, somewhere for that 4. And that might change everything. Thank goodness. we will have our 700th Solitaire video. A nice prime single-digit number, followed by 2 fat zeros, is a fun one. You see, it's kind of dumb, but I think we have this little subconscious bias, I know I do, of favoring numbers by their looks or sound. Like 700 sounds better than 600 and 800. 300 sounds better than 400 and 200. 100's better than 300. But 500 is better than 100. Kinda. And I think it's gonna be a really fun special. So what I've been looking forward to is 1, the special itself. This time I'm not doing the 500 days uploaded in a row, so I can maybe take some time and get it a little different, or the same it's been. Probably keep it the same. But on top of that, our new Ape and Friends deck is gonna come out and be announced, I should say. That's what I'm more excited for. It's fun. Right in front of me, or in front of me directly, are all of the Ape and Friends decks. The members only deck. Our secret one that's been growing, and a whole bunch of other decks with future plans, and it's so neat seeing it all come to fruition. Oh, that was almost a dum-dum play. Almost a dum-dum play. And it's just really exciting. Oh, there we go. Come on, 1 fat stack. That's all I want. 8, 5. Put down this 4. There it is. Fat stack number 3, officially. Excellent. And to make it even better, fat stack number 4. Cool. Our 3rd play from our hand, I believe. Another ace. Let's see what we've got. Jack. 8. You know what? Something tells me we shouldn't be too picky with this. Ooh, exactly. So nowhere for that 4. We are missing the ace of hearts. Nowhere for that 8, 6, or 5. Try as we might, no 3 of spades. And no 2 of clubs. And without those, our chances of winning have dropped to 0. But it was a fun one. 4 fat stacks with the victory. Not a bad night. 5 cards left. And there it is. Let's see, what would be a fitting phrase for this one? Yellow, you know what? Just a simple yellow, like, don't be yellow. That type of thing. Again, with your name, give me a little bit of a doodle to do. And let's fill up this deck. But for now, let's get to sleep. So please have yourself a relaxing remainder of your night. Many sweet dreams. And until we meet again, stay safe.